Hello and welcome, everybody. My name is Ben Hansen. I'm going to be hosting this little thing.
And I'm Ben Reeves. We're co-hosting.
The Bens.
The co-hoster, Ben Reeves. And I'm here with Ben Hansen, my co-host.
And I'm Ben Hansen, and I'm joined by...
Ben Reeves.
Correct.
And Robert De Niro. Hey, guys.
How's it going, Rob?
Thanks for coming, Rob. No problem.
So we're going to be taking a quick look at Rochard here.
It's probably the worst Robert De Niro impression ever.
Just super gravelly.
Anyway.
It's Robert De Niro on his deathbed.
Sorry to do that Robert De Niro impression right in front of you, Robert De Niro. Yeah, no problem.
What is that?
I don't know.
Press the start button, buddy. So
the perfect way to start the Rochard video is...
That's how you started your Rochard review. I can't believe
it. It was weird, wasn't it?
Quoting Robert De Niro.
All right, so we should start a new game just to show people.
Correct.
We're here to show you this like kind of overlooked gem from the year, a little game called Rochard.
We were really late putting our review up, which personally drove me nuts. So I heard about this game and I thought it sounded cool, and I'm always interested in underappreciated games, and I play more on the PS3, so especially if it's a PSN release. So when I heard about this, it's like, yes, I am interested. So I played it and I really enjoyed it, and then I screamed at everybody in the office.
And nobody listened to you.
It's
for like 3 months, and then finally top 50 discussion came around. We're like, maybe we should play this game.
Because I defended it so strongly. But let's listen to the intro here.
Yeah, it's a good intro.
That's the voice of John St. John, who you might know as Duke Nukem.
No, that's John St. John?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I did know that because I met him at the GDC event. Anyway.
Also
yeah,
the voice
so that's
of
John St. John.
Correct. Also the voice of Big the Cat from Sonic Adventure.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
There's all these things I didn't know.
Mr. Froggy, where'd you go? That's John St. John. Yeah.
Also the voice of Tom from Tom and Jerry.
He's also voicing
I don't
Ben
think that's
Reeves.
true at all. Yeah. Right now, this is John St. John.
All right, pay attention.
He's a better voice actor than
Pay attention, Ben.
Or Robert De Niro.
It looks like the battle cruiser from StarCraft.
Well, pay attention, all right? Should we set this up?
No.
Okay. It's setting itself up.
It's a setup.
It's a setup. This is the part of the game that I was like, okay. You start it up immediately, and like the song starts, and this guy just like hauling in his like mining equipment or whatever he's hauling in. It's like, it's kind of cool.
Yeah. The second the song kicked up, I'm like, all right, this is going to be a unique game. It's not going to, blow anybody away, but you can tell it's going to be a fun, unique experience here.
Yeah, and you can already tell the production values aren't like super high, but they're trying, and I dug that.
I like the cartoony look a lot, and we both beat the game, so we're gonna dissect a little bit of the later portions and whatnot. But one thing that bothered me is it kind of takes some shortcuts in the story department, story presentation, I should say, where if they're having a cutscene, they'll always position the camera, or most of the time they'll position the camera behind the character, so you don't have to see their mouth moving. Take it. Extra resources to try and sync those up, but then you quite have the syncing technology down. So little shortcuts like that kind of hinder the story.
But I felt like there was more lore, not to get super nerdy about it, but there was more lore to this game than they really like tell you. I mean, there's stuff, not to spoil anything, but they find this artifact and this mining, whatever this is. This is a space mine, basically.
Right.
And there's something going on with it.
Right.
And so... but I felt like you could have learned a little bit more about what was going on there. So anyway, you move the stick to go left and right.
Yep. So
this is how video games work. You got a jump button here, which I like to do. I like the jumping.
But jumping gets considerably more fun.
I like this too. It's like, in case you're really dumb, they put this here so it's like, oh, now I'm confused. Now where do I go?
Environmental training, I think that would be called. All right, so it is just in this 2D, but would you call this 2.5D, Ben? Or is this just flat out 2D?
No, I mean, it's got a perspective to it, but 2.5D is usually considered where you can walk back and forth along the plane, and you can't do any of that. So,
right.
Wait, what am I supposed to do? I wasn't paying attention.
So I'd say the main hook of this game is playing around with gravity. You can see right now he has essentially it's a gravity gun from Half-Life. They call it the G-Lifter, I think.
The G-Lifter.
Yeah. So it's a lot of puzzles based on that.
No!
And, very simple stuff that a monkey could do.
Yeah, anybody could do. First try.
Right. First try, for sure.
Should never fail at this game.
Hey, John, did you get the post?
There's that guy. Forgot he was in the game.
Lovable. Female protagonist named Skylar.
Yep. She's also in Breaking Bad.
What about the
Yeah,
bet?
rare crossover.
300 on Boston.
Thank you, sweetie.
This is actually how Breaking Bad ends. This is season 5. It's just John Rochard in space.
Spoilers.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
So the guy's name is John Rochard. When I first saw this game, I was showing it to a friend. He's like, I'm pretty sure you pronounce that rock hard. I'm like,
What?
Yeah. And they make a
I
joke
never
about that
put that
later.
together. That's like their tagline is like,
Yeah.
rock is hard, John Rochard is harder.
Right, right. And later on, they do make a reference to something being rock hard.
Oh, gosh.
But
I
his
wonder
name
if that's
is John
totally how they
Rochard.
came up with that name. But yeah, they do pronounce it Rochard.
Yeah. So why do you think this game was overlooked, Ben?
Well, not enough people like you. Probably. I think, when did it come out?
End of September. I believe.
Okay, so go up here. There's a bunch of, I won't get all these, but there's a bunch of like trophy collectibles scattered around the environment, which I
Right.
found fun to collect. Just
Did you get
pure
them all?
collecting. No.
Okay.
No, I mean I definitely for a long time was going at it, and then was like, oh, I should probably finish this game.
Yeah, there are those little collectibles that adds to the replay value, but that's really about it for secrets you can find in this game, as far as I know. That's one of my main complaints about this game, I'd say, is I wish there was more exploration. You see like a 2D game like this, especially with a gun, and there's upgradable equipment throughout the game, which is great. But I kind of wish there's more exploration. You assume it's going to be a little bit more Metroid style, and it never really embraces that.
Yeah, it never does it. Which I don't know if I expected that. I didn't have a problem with it. I was more like there's some collectibles and like you can go kind of off the beaten path a little bit, not far, but just to collect the trophy icons. But those trophy icons don't do a whole lot for you, except I think you get an achievement or something, right?
Yeah, I assume you get a trophy if you get all of them. But then again, I didn't get all of them, so maybe you do get a new gun or something like that.
I think she has to like upgrade my.
Yep.
Oh no, wait! I have to go in here in this room.
You need to destroy it before the core melts.
Story in the background, Ben. Gotta pay attention.
No go. I'm not getting a G-lifter lock.
I can't grab him. Don't cross the streams.
So this is your main weapon here, and you just upgrade it throughout the game. You get a bunch of cool stuff. And something I think we're gonna cut to the end of the game a little bit later, so I won't spoil it right now. But
We'll spoil it later, basically.
Yeah, exactly. We'll give people ample warning to turn this off. But everything you would want to do with that, you are eventually able to do. Is the overall message I want to
Everything.
convey?
Make chocolate milk out of it.
Yes, absolutely everything you can
find a
possibly
wife.
imagine.
Create golden eggs.
It's the green glow on my mustache.
There are a lot of cool like things I didn't even think about. That was like, oh, what if? I didn't even think about. I don't want to say. Basically, I'm just gonna ramble for a while.
Okay.
Maybe this thing. Maybe
And then
that.
later on, we're gonna gamble.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Gramble around. Ugh, this is not going well.
Let's start over.
Can you edit me out of this whole thing?
Yeah, that sounds
Just
great.
edit me
Had
out.
wings, it wouldn't bump its ass a hopping.
I want to go
So-
this way, right? So there were things that you could do to finish my sentence, improperly formed sentence, that I did not ever expect I would do in this game, and then you did it, and you're like, oh, that was a cool use of that.
Right, right. So, I mean, you're using this gun throughout the game, but it's not. There's a fair amount of combat. Oh, here we go with
0G?
not quite 0.
Well, no. Yeah, definitely.
0.1 G.
Okay. That
Yeah,
probably explains
half
why
G. I don't know
I'm
how much it
all
is.
over the
It's-
place.
Should we show them? Can I do this yet?
I don't know. I was gonna ask.
Should we even try?
Can you do it with the big one? There
Oh
we
yeah,
go.
it totally works.
You can propel
So
yourself
that's-
backwards. That's something they teach you later. There's also a mode where you can turn hints off.
Little trick early on in the game.
Yeah, and that's something about this game is it's relatively easy. So there's puzzles throughout, and I'm not good at being logic minded with puzzles and whatnot. But it was just at the level where it was a fun challenge, but I breezed through it pretty easily. This entire game, I think it took me about 5 hours.
Yeah, that probably took me about that.
Yeah,
I'm a puzzle whiz too.
right.
I
But
whiz on puzzles.
the point is, there's these tips and hints. One of those is that like it tells you later, like, hey, you can propel yourself in
Right.
a lower gravity situation by shooting backwards with that box. But if you turned off those hints, I think it'd be a little more challenging overall.
I don't know if I ever would have got that if I didn't have that hint.
I mean,
Like-
it kind of traps you in
Because
that
later
scenario.
you need to go through that, and like if I'd never known I could shoot down and do that.
Right. But it traps you with the box. So I think if you really wanted a hardcore experience, you could figure it
Yeah,
out.
maybe. I don't know. I didn't really sit there through any of the puzzles.
Ben, you are kind of a savant when it comes to puzzles and games.
I'm a savant in general.
Just in general.
Music.
Wait,
Yeah.
geology
Movies.
department keeps
You wanna
screwing
spin a
up.
rhyme right
We're
now?
the ones being fired?
Hand-to-hand combat.
Seriously?
It's true.
Bear fighting.
Hand-to-foot combat.
Bear fighting in my bare hands. Bare hands.
With your bear fans.
With my bare
Ben
fans.
has a huge bear following.
Bears. What up, Bears? Holla at you. Stay real. Stay in school.
So that was John Rochard's boss, named Maximilian. And he seems like a pretty good guy, right, Ben?
How many dudes are named Maximilian
I don't trust
anymore?
any of them.
It's just a dumb name for anybody.
So here, this
Sorry
is,
if your name is Maximilian.
so we're sorry, but we need you to get off
Sorry,
GameInformer.com.
stop watching this video right now because you're not wanted here.
So this is a lower gravity situation, just in this overall environment. Pretty soon here, you get a cool little trick that you can add onto your gravity gun where you can control the gravity. So if you can't make a jump, you can actually lower the gravity yourself and then make the jump.
Do, 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 do. Here we go.
What do you think about the combat in this game?
Good
Ben?
old
That was my biggest complaint was combat. I didn't like it.
It's pretty simplistic.
No good.
It's a lot of, just 2D fighting, hiding behind a crate, jumping up, shooting guys real quick. And there is quite a bit of that.
Well, and it's just the biggest problem with it is it's not good.
How would you make it better?
Does low gravity
It's too simplistic. I mean, the AI just doesn't do anything.
Right.
And all you have to do is shoot them a couple times and they're done. Like, the hardest parts it gets is when they're just throwing like a dozen enemies at you.
Right.
And there's just too many guys to like fend off. All right. What did I do?
Oh,
Wait.
There we
I
go.
just lowered gravity. That's
Yep.
right. Okay.
So if you hold down L1,
So, yep, you can lower gravity, you jump higher. You can, like, so in low gravity, I can't pick these up. Or in normal gravity, I can't, but in low, I can. It also, maybe I'll use this as an example. So, normal gravity, I would fire this thing off. It shows you your trajectory. But in low gravity, you can see, you can fire it kind of farther. See those arrows changing? So there's a lot of puzzles that involve that, the use of that,
right.
which is cool.
And then another big factor in the puzzles later on are there different force fields. You can see one right there. Some you can't, like John Rochard can't go through, and others you can't bring crates through. So it's a little bit of a maze trying to navigate these different environments. So, Ben, if you're recommending this game to somebody, who would you recommend it to?
Anybody who likes puzzle games, for one. Like, I don't know if you liked Portal, for example. I mean,
Yeah.
don't expect Portal, but if you liked kind of puzzly games, or oh, wait, am I doing this right? Yeah. So here's an example of like Red Force Field. I can't walk through it, but the block can. So I want it up here so I can stand on it, right? Anybody who likes, I don't know, platformers, would you say? Because it's not Mario.
Right.
Like, actually, the jumping in this game, the platforming, so to speak, is not great.
It's not really
It's not,
an issue.
it's not
in the
bad.
game.
It's just not like a big part of it.
No, definitely
either.
not. Like
It-
my pitch for this game, which kind of sails it into lofty territory, was Metroid meets Portal.
Yeah,
And
I don't
it's
know if I would
not-
call it Metroid. though. I
Yeah,
don't know why
that's
you
as
say
we
that.
discussed earlier. It's not very Metroid, but just to convey the idea of 2D exploration, even though there's not that much,
Little
a fairly
bit.
linear game overall. But just the idea of upgradable equipment in a 2D environment, I'll always think of Metroid.
Yeah. Well, what's another kind of cool like puzzle game?
I don't think any other puzzle games exist.
There's no other puzzle game out there. I think we've mentioned them all. Portal 2 and Portal 1.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
true.
forgot about that.
True. Yeah, I definitely would recommend this game to Portal fans. It has a pretty lighthearted attitude overall. Somewhat similar to Portal. The story goes in some interesting places. I wish it pushed it a little bit more. Like, they reveal an interesting bit that has to do with Native Americans. I'll go ahead and say Native Americans in space. And it's like, oh, this is going to be a unique
Yeah, and
little
you're
tale
like,
here.
man, Native American space. How does that tie in? And
Yeah.
then, I mean, they do something with it, kind of.
They do, especially at the very end.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I wish. And they kind of set it up for a sequel.
Yeah, a lot of more of that would have been great.
Right.
I think we.
So
Well-
here's a little story sequence we can
Yeah.
watch.
I need to call Maximilian.
What is it now, John?
Look how rude he is.
We found something.
It's disgusting.
Maximilian.
I hate it when Andy
Jerk.
comes on those monitors above our desks.
Hey, what is it now?
Whoa!
Hey, Andy, you called me.
I'd say you and your team just saved your jobs. Take the rest of the day off.
Oh, he's not so bad. Taking the day off.
Yeah.
Okay.
You tell me that every morning.
Send you to special
I do.
to
I do tell you can take the day off every morning. And you usually stick around like a fool.
All right. So,
Rochard.
correct. Now we're going to jump ahead a little bit and show you another big area in this game.
That's a good idea, co-host Ben Hansen.
Thank you, co-host Ben Reeves.
I say we jump ahead too.
All right, Ben Reeves, we jumped a little bit ahead here.
Only a little bit.
Just a microcosm. We
Like-
weren't able to jump as far as we thought we could because...
Give you that little tidbit of what did I miss? So you got to play the game.
Yeah, you're a real tease, Ben Reeves.
Yeah, I am a tease.
All
I
right.
should get my tongue out of your ear. Oh.
Jesus Christ.
Whoa.
All right, so this is the part in the game when stuff starts going awry. And you can tell from the awesome John Carpenter-esque soundtrack in the background that things are getting interesting.
We're gonna jump up there. Very interesting indeed. Oh gosh. Oh, that sucked. Oh, what a jerk.
So you go to some pretty interesting places later on in this game. I think one of the highlights for me is later on you go to a casino.
Yeah, that's
a
pretty
space
cool.
casino. Yeah, and it has this crazy techno soundtrack.
So, yeah, we wish we could go there right now. Should we tell them what we did, or?
Yeah,
should
go ahead
we-
and tell them.
Well, I don't know. Apparently, I started a new game, and you can't continue your old game after that. So,
He saved over his game, basically.
so I can't show you the future. I can only show you what's going on right now.
Right. He can only show you the door, but you have to walk
Yeah.
through it, I think is what he's trying to say.
Yeah, red pill or blue pill. So here's some jumping sequences, thrilling. Boom. Oh, that didn't work. That's weird. Oh, health stations. The giant pepper shaker just sprays some green stuff on you, and you get more health.
Interesting how that works.
Mm-hmm. That's how it works in real life.
There we go.
You boys are trespassing on Skyrig property. I'm gonna have to kindly ask y'all to leave.
Why don't you come and show us the door? Yes.
I could show him the door.
Where is it, Ben?
Right there.
Oh, we damn.
May look like a window, but
An asteroid mine can be
keep
a
walking.
very dangerous place.
till you see Jesus.
This asteroid is the property of wild boys. Eat laser, tuggerhead.
All right, so there's some of the dumb enemies.
Yep.
So
And
I
here-
can't fire through that, as you can see, but energy fires through here. So I have to jump up here, and then I can fire
Knock
through
'em out.
this. Yeah. Boom. What an
I love this
idiot.
music. That's the thing about in this game. The music is also wildly different. It goes from this crazy synth to the
Oh, wait, actually.
wicked techno, and then back to kind of
Yeah.
the bluegrass country tune.
Weird country music. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
kind of cool.
It is great.
It is great.
So if I haven't made this clear, I really, really enjoyed this game. It's relatively simple. It's not going to change your life, but if you just want a fun 2D puzzler platformer, I think it should be right up your alley.
Right. This will change your life.
That's
I think
exactly
actually,
what I'm saying.
Hanson, you made a statement on Twitter that anybody who does not enjoy this game, I will pay for it.
So
And I think that's over right now. I'm not going to say. Oh,
Thank you. Yeah, that
was
is
dumb of
officially
me.
over. But I will tell that story. So I enjoyed this game so much, and I was upset that nobody was covering
Wait, I
it,
can't grab that. That sucks.
and that nobody else even wanted to play it. I just said like, hey, buy this game for $10. If you don't like it, I will give you $10. And I have a decent amount of Twitter followers, nothing too crazy. But then,
And you have a lot of money, so
Correct.
you're like, I'm not worried about this.
Yes, that's right. But the great Nick Sutner, who works at Sony, he's a senior product evaluator, I think is his title over at Sony. He retweeted me, which was interesting, and I was really scared when he did that. 'Cause it's like, oh god, he has a lot of followers.
What's gonna happen?
Yeah, and only one person called me on it.
As you. Okay, so you're watching me suck right now. That didn't work out.
Suck hard, I think.
Right. John Rochard is harder. Okay, let's. So the weird. Damn it. Oh, I know what I'm doing. I'm trying to use an advanced strategy on an early puzzle.
Ben, I really talked you up as like this savant when it comes to
I know,
logic
and now I'm
in games.
just sucking. Can you just edit that out? That portion of it? Oh, gosh. So.
Ben, what is this?
Savant,
Because I don't know what this is.
By savant, this is what you meant, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I meant goofus. Here we go, buddy.
Yeah, look at that.
Here we go.
Hey-o.
American hero.
America.
So wicked John Rochard impersonation.
Oh. No, come back. Oh, damn it. So, this is pretty good.
I'm timing you on these puzzles.
Are you?
Yeah.
This is like when my mom used to time me when I had to do my homework.
Time you with homework?
Or finish my dessert.
What kind of dessert?
Green beans. It sucked. My family sucked.
Your mom
Let's
went
see.
into the strategy if she can just call anything dessert. And you'll
Oh,
want
and
to
they'll
eat
love it. All right, so check that out.
Wicked.
How cool was that? What I just did.
I'm very impressed.
All right, I wonder if I can grab that.
Nice.
Oh, great. Okay, good.
Go.
So
Here we
this-
go. Ah! Benjamin
Well,
Reeves.
you know, I'm good at puzzles. I suck at platforming, apparently.
That's right.
Really, that's what it comes down to.
Yeah. But you are surprisingly good at puzzles. You beat Portal 2
Right.
in a record time. Like Skyward Sword, you flew through.
Yep.
No pun intended.
I'm also like really good with the ladies.
It's true. The puzzle of a woman's heart.
Yep. Can I fire through that? See if I can do this. Oh gosh. Okay.
Nice.
I'll probably do this though. That's glass.
Yep, that's not a...
Yeah.
Wow, look at that.
Ugh.
Right in the face, Rochard. All right, this is a good place to stop.
You think so?
Yeah, let's go ahead and stop here.
I want to destroy this robot real quick.
Okay, take it out.
Oh, that didn't work out. Take that robot.
You're really good at that.
Well, there it was. Just destroyed that robot, as you can see. So thanks
really-
for watching,
You should have
Rochard.
gotten rid of the light gravity as the box was above the robot, so it would actually come crashing down on it.
Oh wait, there's another one.
Gravity strategy.
Here, watch this.
Ready? What's going on
Now
over
he's
there?
up there. He's like killing other. Ugh.
And you still got hit in the head. Look
And,
out!
and I'm gonna go. Yeah.
There we go.
I'm almost dead. Look how much health I have. Oh, that's so good.
All right, so we should point out this game came out first on PSN, but it's also on Steam.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And on PC if you're interested in playing it there. I'd recommend playing it with a gamepad.
It's fun. It was like what, $15 maybe?
It was $10 on
Oh yeah.
on PSN. I'm
Even
not sure how much
cheaper.
it is on Steam.
Look at that deal. Oh gosh.
Yeah, I heavily recommend this game if you just want a nice, fun, simple experience.
You do actually get a gun here, so I mean you don't have to
That's
shoot
true.
boxes at everybody all the time. Although
Yep.
shooting boxes is fun.
Lots of fun upgrades throughout the game. So we recommend checking it out. And Ben Reeves, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for joining me
Wait,
in this co-host adventure.
let's do it again sometime.
Yeah, we should.
All right.
We'll hold hands and eat some bacon. And thank you, Robert De Niro. Yeah, no problem.
All right. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Everybody
Goodbye.
forgot Robert De Niro was here. Did we actually close out?
I did. You were
Oh,
talking
okay.
over it.
Like usual.